Good evening and welcome to our live broadcast of Lakes Conference Volleyball here on ExploreOkoboji.com. Spirit Lake versus Storm Lake here in this matchup. I'm Scott Nolte alongside Tim Soper once again, and getting ready for a special night of volleyball here in Spirit Lake.
Yes, it's Pink Out Night here in Spirit Lake, so we have a couple of those festivities that will go on the camera here while we're getting ready, but we'll also talk about the matchup here tonight.
And not only is it Pink Out
Parent Night, yep.
Yes, it's senior night. They have just one senior on the volleyball squad, and that is Deanna Truxas, 5'10" outside hitter senior, being announced, and a nice honor for that senior putting in a lot of work over the years.
Yes, so she's getting honored right now. They usually get a nice gift basket, get to walk out with their parents. I know everyone looks forward to senior night, and especially with seasons right now. Senior night seems a little more special.
Yes, it does. You never know when those senior seasons can be taken away from you. Just ask the spring sports season from last year. And I know some football teams did their senior night on the first night, just didn't know how things would go. But tonight, the volleyball team from Spirit Lake honoring Deanna Truxas, the lone senior, a relatively young squad for Spirit Lake that returns a lot of talent for next year, but Truxas being honored right now. So
yeah, so our teammates, you see, watching her as she's they're going through her accolades throughout hers, and we've heard her name called quite a bit these last few years, and now only senior this year, but she gets her time.
She does. So we're getting ready for a matchup here between Spirit Lake and Storm Lake, and it's a very interesting matchup because you have Storm Lake coming in with just a record of 2-13, but one of those victories is over Esterville Lincoln Central, 3-1. And then you look at Spirit Lake, they're 10-15. They just lost to ELC. So it's just very odd how some of these things work out.
Well, and you look at just the Lakes Conference, I think that sums it up pretty well because you have to come to play night in, night out, and we're going to mention ELC again as Spirit Lake drew them for the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll mention the postseason brackets for 3A and 4A. Storm Lake will be in 4A. Spirit Lake in 3A, as we mentioned, will take on Esterville Lincoln Central. So we'll mention those broadcasts or those brackets throughout the broadcast. Now, as far as this matchup, historically, Spirit Lake has dominated the matchup 18-6 over Storm Lake. The last win for the Tornadoes was October 10th of 2017, so almost 3 years ago. Storm Lake won 3-1 in that matchup. And then prior to that, it was all the way back to 2010. So just a couple of wins over Spirit Lake in the last 10 years for Storm Lake.
Yeah, that's kind of how the Lakes Conference has been lately, with very top-heavy Spirit Lake. And Cherokee probably competing for that second place. Western Christian, they're league of their own, #1, state titles, challenger every year.
Yes.
But Spirit Lake Cherokee kind of in that second place rank for the last few years, so they've kind of ran the mill a little bit. But, you know, you see some of these other teams coming up. Like Spencer we saw, they looked very improved from where they had been. ELC, they beat Spirit Lake. I think that's the first time in a while that has happened. So a very competitive Lakes Conference this year.
I would agree. Top to bottom, it is very competitive, and we'll see a lot of those teams match up in the postseason against each other, like Spirit Lake versus ELC, as the starting lineups are being announced here at the Spirit Lake High School. And we'll take a look at Storm Lake's starting lineups. They're going to start off with senior Holly Deerenfield. Also starting will be Kimmy Fanthafong, senior, Jaden Rydberg, a senior, Mia Clispies, junior, Amaya Boyd, a junior, and Amy Slight, a sophomore. So they've got some seniors and juniors, some upperclassmen in their starting lineup. And for Storm Lake, a record of 2-13, Becky Sievert is their head coach. For Spirit Lake, they're going to start off with Stella Donkersloot, junior, Elsie Perriott, junior, Deanna Truxas, senior, Mackenzie Kaufman, sophomore, Emma Hendrickson, sophomore, Brooke Smith, a junior, liberos Macy Higgins. They're 10-15, coached by Bo Dielschneider. Our first serve between Spirit Lake and Storm Lake coming up on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
We've heard it all. I could have swore the light was green, the deer came out of nowhere, my son thought the narrow pedal was the brake. But the reason you need auto body repair doesn't matter to us. What matters is we make your car like new, and the process is easy for you. This is Casey, Collision Center Manager at Okoboji Motor Company. We bring over 45 years of experience in our department, offer free loaner vehicles, free estimates, work with all insurance companies, and handle all the paperwork. When life happens and you need collision repair, know that you can count on us, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com. For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible. Oh, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snappers, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Welcome back live to Spirit Lake High School. First serve as the Indians in the white serving left to right, and that was Stella Donkersloot. This one's put over by Storm Lake, and a point early on for the Tornadoes. Spirit Lake in the white, their libero Higgins is in the pink. Storm Lake is in the green. When their libero Rasassi comes in, she will be in the white. And here the Tornadoes will serve as Higgins backs up to the back line and sets it up. And this one is going to be hit long by Spirit Lake, and 2-0 early on. Tornadoes.
You notice a lot of pink in the gym tonight for Pink Out Night.
Yep. Deerenfield serving for Storm Lake. Here comes Kaufman with the spike, saved by the Tornadoes. Storm Lake, a gritty team, and they're off to a 3-0 start. They just beat Esterville Lincoln Central not too long ago. October 12th is when they got that victory, just yesterday. I was wondering when that score was, and I forgot just yesterday. So 3-0 or a 3-1 victory there. It's a 3-0 here in this first game.
So I could give Storm Lake some momentum heading into tonight.
Correct. And now Storm Lake is going to be whistled with the lift as Spirit Lake gets it across Tornadoes on the board, or I should say the Indians on the board with their first point, and Brooke Smith will serve. Nice serve right in the middle. Storm Lake setting it up. And right back by Spear Lake on the Tornado side. Indians will set it up offensively for Kaufman down the middle. She puts it away.
Now you're feeling Spear Lake try to steal the momentum back.
Tornadoes 3, Indians 2. Brooke Smith serving. And Storm Lake with a miss hit into the net, and we're tied at 3. So you had Storm Lake serving first. They race down to a 3-0 lead. Spear Lake gets the serve, and now it's 3-3. And Smith with a line drive serve this time. Spear Lake is going to, or Storm Lake's going to bump it across. Indians setting it up for Kaufman, and that one's tipped at the net, but in. And that will be a point for the Indians.
Of course, many ways to watch us tonight. You can watch us on our Facebook page, exploreokoboji.com, our YouTube page, Explore Okoboji.
You bet.
As well as the traditional ways, which we can mention after this point.
And Spear Lake's going to kind of dunk it down here.
But touch the net.
Yeah, the Indians were in the net, so we're going to be tied at 4.
You can also watch us, of course, the traditional way under the sports tab at exploreokoboji.com. And I know you're familiar with the CF video channel. I think you watched some football one Friday because of that.
Yes, I did. On my Roku, I loved it. I love that technology. You can do that as well. Sit right in the comfort of your own home and get it on your big screen. We're tied at 4 here in this first game. And Spear Lake with the spike, and that one is going to be in. Great spike and kill by Elsie Perriott.
Of course, if you're wanting to maybe watch on mobile, Facebook, YouTube, pretty good for that. That's at least what I do when I'm trying to check the stream every now and then.
Yep. So many different ways. With a 5-4 lead, serving. And that was Lauren Carlson that came in to serve. And it gets Spear Lake back on their heels a little bit. Storm Lake gets the point.
And in all the ways we mentioned, you can, of course, watch later as well.
Yes, it will be archived for you. Tied at 5. Check out past broadcasts as well. Spear Lake will set it up, and little tap over right in the middle by Smith. Kind of a running little floater there by Brooke Smith.
Yeah, I was going to use the term floater. Kind of looked like a basketball shot more than anything.
Right. So back and forth we go here in this first game. Spear Lake going to sub in Haley DeWall and serving as the Indians serve 6-5. Once again, they're in the white. Storm Lake sets it up at the net and a spike attempt. That one is going to be hit long. Storm Lake fans want a tip.
They get it.
And it will be Storm Lake's point and serve. That was Mary Yanga, the senior, who put it away. Tornadoes tie it at 6. Storm Lake with the serve. And Spear Lake trying to put it away, and successful there by Elsie Perriott. This broadcast brought to you in part by the Eye Care Center of Spear Lake, also by Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, and by Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. Spear up 7-6, serving is Perriott. Storm Lake will try to get it across. They do, but they hit it long and wide. It's 8-6.
Kind of an unfortunate miss hit there for the Tornadoes. Pretty easy put over on the third hit, but just off the side of the hand.
Perriott serving once again for the Indians. Hard serve goes back line. Storm Lake will tap it over with Yanga, and she finds an open spot. 8-7. Spear Lake leads. Storm Lake will serve. Good first game here in this Lakes Conference matchup. Pantavong will go back to serve. Spear Lake receives the serve and setting it up for Smith with the kill. Great set there by Irish Knutson, and Smith put it away.
And we're kind of seeing in warm-ups, she seemed to find a different gear. She was hitting it hard.
So Spirit Lake goes back to serve with Macy Higgins. She's in the pink jersey tonight as the libero. Gets it across, almost gets an ace, and does it hit the floor? It does. Ace for Higgins.
Looked like kind of a changeup of a serve. Dropped it right in front of that back row.
10-7. Here comes the serve. Higgins gets it across, set back over by Storm Lake. Knutson sets it up, tapped over by Smith in the middle. So instead of going for
that, got Storm Lake kind of leaning back.
And Spirit Lake has increased their lead to 11-7. Tornadoes will wind up. And a nice save by Josie Tweet, and then back across. Spirit Lake keeps it alive. Storm Lake sets it over. Knutson up at the net, and Higgins is going to have to bump it over. Hits the top, and it goes over.
She meant to do that.
Wow. Storm Lake was back waiting for a big hit, and it hit the top and just got over.
I have to ask Coach Dielschneider, but I'm sure that's exactly what they drew up.
They meant to do that, yep. Well, Spirit Lake has built a 5-point lead now. Storm Lake raced out to a 3-0 lead, but Spirit Lake now leads by a score of 13-7 as the Tornadoes hit it in the nets. Still serving Macy Higgins.
Been on quite the run.
She's done a great job here in this first game. Storm Lake up at the net and set back across. Higgins will take it. Knutson sets it up, spike coming, and this one is put away by Emma Henriksen. That might get the Tornadoes off the bench to call timeout, and they will. 14-7, Spirit Lake, timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Fantastic serving by Macy Higgins, and Spirit Lake now doubling up Storm Lake 14-7. Higgins with the serve. And Storm Lake will bump it across. At the net, Knutson will set it up. Hendrickson with the spike attempt inside the back line. No, just long. But quite the run there for Macy Higgins.
Yeah, brought, I want to say, about 7 consecutive points.
And set back over by Spirit Lake. Storm Lake sets it up. A block at the net by Smith. Tap back over by Storm Lake.
Into the net.
Tornadoes in the nets. This broadcast brought to you in part by Lakes Regional Healthcare, also by Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake, and by Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department, and Collision Center.
What was that score update you were showing me on?
I was showing you an Atlanta, LA score. So.
I thought I saw Lee tweet a Jackson County Central score, but I thought that was a B squad.
That was a B squad score.
Gotcha.
I was just happy for my Braves. They're up 6-0.
That's big.
Kaufman winding up in the middle. Nice dig by Storm Lake. Can they keep it alive? No. They tried to play off the net, but a little miscommunication. And the Indians now lead 16-8.
You Braves looking fairly good right now and looking to go up 2-0 on the Dodgers.
So far, so good.
For a lot of money's worth, was probably the World Series favorite.
Here comes the hard serve by Donkersloot. Storm Lake trying to recover. They cannot get it over. They are going to be whistled for their 4th hit. And the Tornadoes are just all sorts of out of sync. They started 3-0, but since then they've only managed just 5 points.
To the point where we even have a kind of a mid-run substitution. You don't see that too often.
Spirit Lake on a 17-5 run. Here comes the hard serve once again by Donkersloot, set back over by Storm Lake. Indians in the middle. Tornadoes trying to recover. Big stuff at the net, and we got a lift on Storm Lake. Right there was Kaufman and Smith with the block.
Returned it right back where it went.
So back to serve again is Donkersloot. And this one slammed back home by Hendrickson as Storm Lake punched it over.
See, these aren't aces that they're getting, but it's kind of the effect of it because they're serving it so hard, Storm Lake just has to hit it and hope for the best, but they're basically setting it up on a tee for Spirit Lake to slam it down.
19-8 Indians. Donkersloot goes towards the side this time. Storm Lake in the middle. Nice dig out by Tweet. Hendrickson gets it over, and in the middle, it's in. 20-8. Quite the run for the Indians.
And a set, I believe, was tied at 7.
Tried to loft one over, and that one does not have enough to get over the net. But a nice job by Donkersloot. Storm Lake gets the serve.
I think Storm Lake may have been even up 8-7 at one point.
I think you might be right, yes. And Spear Lake winds it up. Big kill by Kaufman. Storm Lake is able to get hands on it, but out of bounds.
Spirit Lake almost got caught celebrating too early. They kind of celebrated the spike. Was like, oh, that could come over. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Coming into the contest for the Indians will be Elsie Perriott. Back to serve will be Smith. Gets it across, and Storm Lake will set it up. Spike blocked at the net by the Indians. They keep it alive, setting it up for Kaufman. Tornadoes dig it out and set back over. Here comes a little tap over by Spirit Lake once again. Tornadoes to Higgins. And winding up, Perriott. A spike for the Spirit Lake. Now they lead 22-9. And back to serve, Brooke Smith. Nice hard serve. Set it over. And once again, this is off of Storm Lake, off the kill, 23-9.
Wonder if Storm Lake's going to use that last time out here. I don't think you can carry him with you between sets.
No, you can't. And Smith will serve it. Storm Lake trying to dig it out. Spear Lake slams it right back home. It's 24-9. And now it is game 1 point here for Smith and the Indians. And Storm Lake, backwards bump across. Indians will set it up. And Hendrickson gets it over, and then a lift by Storm Lake as they try to recover. They are unsuccessful to do so. And wow, the way Spirit Lake finished that one, unbelievable.
Yeah, they went on a crazy run of, I would say, pretty close to, let me do some quick math, 18-2-ish?
Yeah. And welcome back to our live broadcast of Spirit Lake Storm Lake. We had some technical issues there, but I think we got it all worked out.
Yeah, I think we're live on Explorer Kaboji's live video stream and on YouTube. So if you're watching on there, thank you for sticking with us. We'll try to post an update on Facebook here, and meantime, let's have you keep it here because I need to up our advertisements to get them ready to go.
Fantastic. All right, so Tim's hard at work there. We appreciate that hard work. We appreciate you watching and listening on ExplorerKaboji.com. Just to update you, Spirit Lake has raced out to a 9-3 advantage here in game number 2. Spirit Lake took the first one 25-9 and lead this one 9-3. So Storm Lake called the timeout to settle down a little bit. They haven't been able to get back on track. And Spirit Lake with great serving, great hustle, and back to serve, Elsie Perriott, 9-3 lead. And Spirit Lake in the white, serving left to right. So Perriott with a hard serve and a little bit too hard as it does go out of bounds.
And I will get back to moving the camera here in a little bit once I get all things going here, but I think I have it on a wide enough shot.
Sounds good. All right, so 9-4. Thanks for your work on all that, Tim. Appreciate that.
You know, technology is great until it's not.
There you go. Smith winds up for a spike, hits it wide. And now 9-5, Spirit Lake with the advantage. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Dr. Craig Newell. And let's see, actually they're going to reverse that call, say 10-4, as Storm Lake was into the net there. And Spirit Lake serving. Tornadoes up at the net. They punch it across, saved by the Indians. And Henriksen will hit it into the net, goes back to Storm Lake. We also want to thank Bank Midwest, IGL Teleconnect, and Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19 Bar and Grill. Tornadoes serving. Spirit Lake sets it up for Smith. Cross-court spike in, yes, on that far side. As Brooke Smith was able to get up there. 11-5 Indians. Back to serve will be Stella Donkersloot. Stella with a nice jump serve. Storm Lake gets it over on the serve and then slam dunked by Henriksen at the net. So 12-5. Spirit Lake with the lead here in game 2.
Looks like we are up and going on the live video page, and which would also put us live on the Roku CF video channel and also on YouTube again.
Perfect. Kaufman across on the spike, got it inside that back line.
Just working on getting those links so I can post those to Facebook for those that were trying to watch on there.
13-5 Indians. Game number 2. First one went to Spirit Lake 25-9. Once again, Donkersloot with a hard serve and a cross by Storm Lake, and that's just too easy for Henriksen to punch it right back over. Get a hard serve like that, and then you bump it across on the serve. That's an easy play for the opposite team. Another hard serve by Donkersloot. Storm Lake's going to set it across. Smith, little tap, and she goes far side with it. She finds an open spot. It's now 15-5. All Indians. 25-9 in the first one and 15-5 here in game 2. Hard serve. And nobody there to help her out. Little miscommunication. And it's now 16-5. Spirit Lake has come to play tonight. Storm Lake squad that just beat Esterville last night. Tapped over, hit the top of the net, falls down, and that's an ace serve by Donkersloot. That's tough to try to defend that when it can hit the top of the net and fall over. And it's now 17-5 Spirit Lake. The serve. And this time, it's going to go out. But a good run by Stella Donkersloot. Storm Lake takes over, serving 6-17. Holly Deerenfield will serve. And to Higgins. Smith sets it over in the middle, dug out by the Tornadoes. Storm Lake sets it back over. Setting it up for Smith. And back across. Kaufman with the spike, tipped at the net. Storm Lake back across, and off the hands of Higgins and Kaufman. (17-7). Spirit Lake leads by 10 with Storm Lake serving. And Deerenfield with the serve. And a nice serve as this one unable to handle it. Josie Tweet, 17-8. And Deerenfield with the serve. Goes to Higgins. Donkersloot will set it up. Spike coming from Kaufman. Storm Lake trying to get a hand on it. And good hustle by Gomez, but ran out of real estate there and unable to get it back over. So Spirit Lake now leads back by 10. Smith serving. And Storm Lake will punch it over. Smith back line, setting it up. Nope, back across. Good play by Stella Donkersloot.
Yeah, I think we're back to normal here.
Okay. Indians out to a 19-8 lead. And another big serve. 20-8. Great serving tonight by the Indians. Substitution will come in, and Brooke Smith still serving. Bumped over on the serve by the Tornadoes. Spirit Lake sets it across. Storm Lake will set it up, looking for a spike. Tipped at the net, kept alive. Indians set it up for Kaufman. Gets it across, and then Spirit Lake unable to, or Storm Lake unable to get it back over. 21-8. And the Tornadoes will get it back across. Spike coming, blocked by Storm Lake.
Nope. No, it wasn't blocked at all.
Nope, they never got it across. Spirit Lake whistled for the 4 hits. So it will be Tornado point and serve. 21-9. Spirit Lake out big here in game 2. Rosassi with the serve for the Tornadoes. Back over by Perriott. Yanga winds up for the spike. Got it inside the back line.
Storm Lake's got some work to do, but those are the kind of points that can get you some momentum.
Got to chip away somewhere. 21-10 now. And the serve. And Smith will set it in the middle. Good touch pass there. Or a touch shot there by Smith.
It's a couple times she's done that, and they've worked so far.
So that gives a serve back to the Indians, leading 22-10. Back to serve will be Lauren Carlson. Just got it across. And Storm Lake digs it out. Now they'll bump it over. Setting it up for Kaufman, big spike. And it's now 23-10. And just 2 points away for Spirit Lake taking this second game. Carlson to serve. And Yanga has her spike blocked. No.
It was blocked on Spirit Lake side.
Yes, okay, gotcha.
Got caught between the Indian and the net.
Okay. So a point for Storm Lake, 23-11. Tornadoes back to serve. Amy Slight. And she's going to hit that one long. And now game point for Spirit Lake as they lead 24-11.
No, send back. I thought it was going to be Smith, but ends up being someone else.
Haley
DeWall, yep.
So DeWall goes back to serve to try to take the second game. Storm Lake goes down to dig it out. And the Tornadoes bump it across. Storm Lake will set it up, looking to put it away. Kill and missed it long.
Ooh, that was close though.
So now 24-12. Tornadoes will serve. Mallory Jacobson will serve. And Higgins goes down low to dig it out. And a big swing, and inside the corner there for Perriott to put it away. 25-12 is game number 2, and Spirit Lake now leads 2-0. So we'll get ready for the third game between the Indians and the Tornadoes, and we'll be back in 2 minutes on ExploreOkoboji.com.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Spirit Lake leading 2-0 over Storm Lake in this Lakes Conference matchup. 25-9, 25-12. And we get ready for the third one. Indians looking to close it out early. Storm Lake trying to keep it going here tonight.
Thank you for sticking with us through these technical difficulties.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It does. I'm Scott Nolte with Tim Stoper. Tim doing a great job managing the computer and the camera and color commentary. We appreciate that. And now Storm Lake will set it across here for the first point of this game 3. But Smith kind of slams it home. Storm Lake unable to dig it out. Indians lead 1-0. This broadcast brought to you in part by Michael Thorson Farm Bureau and also by Steamway Cleaning. Here comes a serve. And a great serve once again by Stella Donkersloot. Been impressed with her tonight. Just great serving overall by Spirit Lake tonight. And now they lead 2-0 here in this third game. Serve goes over, and Storm Lake trying to get it back. Indians, Kaufman.
They did vote that was blocked, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if that got over or not. They're going to say it was blocked by Storm Lake, and now the Indians, or the Tornadoes, trying to play it off the net, and that's unsuccessful.
Turning about this video streaming, we have another game Thursday. I believe this equipment will be down in Milford.
Correct. Boyden Hall and Okoboji. Mitch Kieran and Tim Peterson will have the call. Storm Lake bumps it over on the serve. Spirit Lake tries to slam it home. Storm Lake recovers. Now Spirit Lake will set it back over. Good hustle. And they get the point. Wow. Great effort by the Indians.
Indians just firing on all cylinders.
Leading 4-0. 4-0 here in this third game. Spirit Lake already up 2-0. A hard set over by Deerenfield. Tornadoes back over. Higgins digs it out for the Indians. And then she's unable to get out of the way of Donkersloot.
Yeah, dive there, and you have to dive somewhere, but sometimes you do end up diving in the way. Can't falter too much on that, though.
Right. What are you going to do? All right, so Storm Lake goes back to serve. Holly Deerenfield will serve. Gets it across. And a little misplay at the net. Tornadoes will get the point.
Yeah, almost like Spirit Lake set it too far over Spirit Lake's side to where the Tornado player had just as much of a play on it as Spirit Lake did.
So the Tornadoes go back to serve. Nice hard serve. And Spirit Lake looking to tap it over. We got multiple players in the net, but it's actually Smith who goes under. And Storm Lake making a nice little comeback.
Yeah, she had to make a running attempt at it, almost finger roll style if you were playing basketball, but momentum couldn't be stopped.
So 4-3, Spirit Lake's lead is down to 1 after they raced out to a 4-0 lead.
This is a must-win set for Storm Lake.
Big spike blocked by Storm Lake, tapped over by the Indians. Tornadoes keep it alive. They set it over. Saved by Perriott for the moment. And bumped back over by Kaufman.
Storm Lake doing a good job here, responding to the rally, but Spirit Lake puts up the wall, gets the block, and the point.
Huge
Get a drink
point.
over there? I could hear the frog developing a little bit.
It was developing, yes. So now Spirit Lake up 5-3. And the Indians wind up for a spike attempt. And Perriott hits it long. She wanted a tip, but no tip. Just gets it right back. Postseason for 3A Region 1. Spirit Lake will be in that bracket on October 19th. That'll be next Monday. They'll host Esterville Lincoln Central at 7. Storm Lake with a big long serve, but Spirit Lake takes it anyways. Perriott tips it over, and Storm Lake unable to recover.
We'll have that game next Monday on KUOO.
Correct.
Mitch and I will have a call of that.
Yep.
And, of course, as Spirit Lake goes on, we will cover them on KUOO. That is a tough matchup they drew right away.
Yeah, that is a very tough matchup. Actually, all of 3A Region 1 is fairly tough.
And you got basically the game right above Spirit Lake and ELC. You'll have that on Y100.
Okoboji Unity Christian as Storm Lake battle for this point here. We'll finish the rest of that bracket. Kaufman unable to get it back over. Sioux Center West Lyon matching up. Cherokee and Sheldon matching up. That's a really good 3A Region 1. Those are some good teams in that bracket.
Got some ranked teams, I believe, in Unity Christian and Cherokee in there.
Yeah. 4A is where Storm Lake will have their postseason. They'll be in 4A Region 1. They travel to Denison on October 20th. And that would be 1 week from tonight. Here in this matchup, Storm Lake and Spirit Lake matching up. Indians lead 2-0.
They lead by 2 in this set.
The Storm Lake coach, it might not be 2 though. Storm Lake coach, Becky Seifert, thought that Spirit Lake had 4 hits on the previous couple of plays there. The officials, I don't think they saw it. They might redo the point here.
I don't know. They're just going to give it to Spirit Lake.
Give it to Spirit Lake, okay. The Storm Lake coach was yelling out 4 and holding out 4 fingers. And
I guess I don't know how the challenge system works in high school volleyball for Iowa. I don't think they can come up and look at our video.
Yeah, I don't even think there is a challenge system. but just kind of conferring with the other official, and neither one saw the 4 hits, so they're going to keep it at 7-5, despite Storm Lake arguing the fact.
Can't imagine it gets reversed too often.
Not unless one official saw something clearly. And now Perriott hits it into the net to give it right back to the Tornadoes. This broadcast brought to you in part by Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative and also by McKean's Pub and Grill.
I believe we're already talking postseason sports, but postseason football starts Friday.
Yes, it does. Tornadoes will serve. And now we will have into the net on Spirit Lake. We're tied at 7. Back to serve for Storm Lake. Mallory Jacobson, senior. Going to back up Smith to that back line. Winding up Perriott. Got it in the corner for the spike. Yeah, coming up this Friday on KUOO, Okoboji, Esterville, Lincoln Central. Q102 will be Harris Lake Park and River Valley, and Y100 Emmetsburg Eagle Grove. Spirit Lake got a bye.
Who does Storm Lake have in that 3A bracket?
They will be hosting Lamar's.
Okay.
Boyden Hall Rock Valley got the bye in that particular pod. As Spirit Lake will get the point, 9-7.
Well, Boyden Hall Rock Valley moving up to 3A and holding their own quite a bit.
Yeah. Perriott serving. Indians lead 9-7. Hard serve right at Deerenfield, and it's 10-7 on the ace.
Not much you can do with that.
Very impressive serving tonight by Spirit Lake.
I'm sure if you were to ask Steele Schneider what he was proud of, as we have a miss hit right there, but great serving overall.
Yeah. 10-8 now as the serve goes back to the Tornadoes.
We don't have ace numbers in front of us, but he'll probably have some impressive ones on his tablet he brings up.
Right. Overall, Spirit Lake leads 2-0 in this matchup, 25-9, 25-12. Here in Game 3, they lead 10-8, Storm Lake serving. And this is going to be tough here. And Smith is underneath the net. So it goes right back to the Tornadoes. This is a Storm Lake squad, just beat Esterville Lincoln Central last night. An ELC team that beat Spirit Lake last week.
Have these teams met yet this regular season?
These two teams?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, no.
Maybe a tournament?
Yes, they did. September 5th, Spirit Lake won 2-0.
Okay, that would have been a tournament.
Yep, that was a tournament. Set back across by Storm Lake, and Irish Knutson back over. Now Storm Lake gets it back over. Indian side. Tornadoes set it up. Spirit Lake will set up their offense now. Hendrickson got it in that back line. Good placement there by Emma.
Which usually I think in the Lakes Conference they try to play everyone in a regular season matchup twice, but I wonder if with 2020 being the way it is, you have a modified schedule for the year.
12-9 in favor of the Indians, and Higgins with a serve.
What a play.
Good hustle by Storm Lake. Now a battle at the net, and it's won by the Tornadoes. Spirit Lake keeping it alive. Storm Lake trying to tap it over. They do. Hendrickson again. And out. Good hustle by Storm Lake. Makes it 12-10. Indians lead is 2 here in Game 3.
Definitely been the most competitive set so far.
Yes.
You feel some urgency from the Tornadoes.
Right. Spirit Lake setting it up for Smith. Hard set across. Tornadoes back over in the middle. Higgins digs it out. Excellent effort by Higgins, but it goes for naught.
Miscommunication on the backside of that play.
12-11. Spirit Lake's lead is 1 in Game 3. And now that's an ace for the Tornadoes to tie it up at 12.
I think we have a timeout.
And that'll be the first timeout called by Spirit Lake tonight.
Yes.
We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
12-12 is our score in Game 3. Boyd serving for Storm Lake. And the serve. Tornadoes in the green, serving right to left. Smith gets it across. It was tipped by Storm Lake at the net. Point Indians.
You just got a good update on your Braves tonight.
Still 6-0. Yep. 7th inning, I believe. Titans, I saw, were big on Buffalo right now.
Which you can't complain about that result as
No.
a Dolphins fan.
Tuesday night football. I could get used to that, Tim.
Yeah, no Thursday night game, though, because the Bills were supposed to be on that, but
Yeah.
figure they shouldn't make them have a game, a day off, then a game.
Right. Spirit Lake trying to get it across. They do. Tornadoes will set it up. Looking for a big spike, and it goes off of the hands of Tweet to the back wall, and a huge spike by Haley Anderson of Storm Lake.
A huge roar from the Storm Lake bench.
That was quite the kill right there. Tied at 13. Storm Lake's got a chance for a lead. And they will get the lead on the serve from Deerenfield, 14-13.
Now, if Did they have a lead at all in the second set? I don't think so. So this is their first lead in a while.
A while, yeah. Early on in that first set. Here they lead 14-13. Spirit Lake setting it up for Smith. Big spike, saved. Storm Lake playing with a little bit more passion here in this third game. A little more fire. Smith looks corner. Good placement there by Brooke Smith.
Yeah, instead of going in the middle there, she put some extra oomph on it and made the back row do something with it.
Makes it 14-14. And a nice serve, and Storm Lake just out of sorts to try to get it across and play off the net. That was a good serve by Brooke Smith. Indians retake the lead now 15-14 here in game 3. Overall leading 2-0. And the serve. This time Storm Lake gets it up towards the net, and a spike blocked at the net by Spirit Lake. Now a battle at the net. Storm Lake trying to get it over. They do. They hit the top. Higgins tries to dig it out, but it hits the floor first.
Storm Lake had about everything go right for them on that point.
What a matchup here in this third game. Tied at 15.
If it weren't for Spirit Lake kind of interrupting the hits, they had about 6 in a row, but
right.
Spirit Lake did get their hands on it, so Storm Lake takes advantage.
And that's hit into the net by Henriksen.
Storm Lake not wanting to end this night yet.
16-15 Storm Lake serving. Touched over by Smith. Yanga winds up, spike in the middle, 17-15.
And you're feeling the Storm Lake team and bench getting more involved in this game.
Yes, they are. A lot more enthusiasm, playing with a lot more fire. And that one's going to be hit long on the serve.
Sometimes adrenaline can do that too.
Yep. So Spirit Lake's down by 1. They're going to bring in Lauren Carlson to serve. 16-17 serving. Game 3. Oh. And that one hit into the net, right back to Storm Lake. So now 18-16 Tornadoes, and Amy Slight will serve. Here comes the serve, kind of lobs it over. Indians set it up. Storm Lake with the bump. Up at the net. Yanga can't play it off the net. And now Spirit Lake gets the serve back. Coming in to serve for the Indians will be Haley DeWall. And she goes down the line with it. Storm Lake will look to get it across. They do. Spirit Lake trying to tie it up here. Perriott, big spike, dug out by the Tornadoes. Yanga across. Saved. Got to get it over on this, and they do. Tornadoes hit it wide. We're tied.
It's a little different set situation here with Spirit Lake. Their last couple sets they've been up by about 10 plus about this point,
right.
So now they really have to dig in if they want to take this third set.
Tied at 18, and a good serve. Storm Lake will have to get it over. They do. Setting it up, and a spike, and a big block by Yanga.
And I sent Smith put some little extra on there, and it still got sent back.
Wow, Yanga sent it back in play to give the Tornadoes a point.
And a lead.
19-18. Spike. Perriott hits it long. Storm Lake 20, Spirit Lake 18. And back to serve, Mallory Jacobson for the Tornadoes. Just got across. Spirit Lake trying to win the battle of the net. They do for the moment. Storm Lake winds up for the kill. Dug out by Smith. Bumped over. Storm Lake side. And Tornadoes race to get it across. They do.
A little miscommunication.
Perriott back over. Here comes Yanga, taps it in the middle, and Mary Yanga has really played well here the last 3 or 4 points. Storm Lake now 21-18 lead. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
This is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Storm Lake up 21-18 in a must-have set against Spirit Lake. And the Tornadoes have really played well here in set 3, Tim.
Yeah, it's been really off the hands of, what was the number again on that one?
Well, Yanga.
Yeah, Yanga.
14 has really played well.
But my memory blanked right when I was going to say the name.
Yep. 3-point lead. Storm Lake serving. Spirit Lake out of timeouts here in game 3. The Tornadoes are just much more active and crisp. Yanga winds up, saved by Smith. Indians will try to dig out of a 3-point deficit right now. And a save by Storm Lake. A nice dig by Amy Slight. And it's now 22-18.
And Spirit Lake tried putting that right back over, and those are the points that went the Indians' way quite a bit earlier in the matchup.
And this one handcuffs DeWall, 23-18. Spirit Lake dominated the first 2 games, but much more competitive here in the third game, and Storm Lake really playing well and serves it long. So Spirit Lake, they've got work to do, down by 4.
And I think they probably need to rattle off a couple points here. You don't want to give this right back to game point.
Now you got to get that to at least 22 if you can, as Perriott will serve. Storm Lake sets it over. Spirit Lake side for Smith. Big spike. Blocked by Storm Lake. Saved, and a nice dig. DeWall across. Yanga hits it into the net. Wow, what a dig by DeWall to get it across.
It was over enough that Storm Lake didn't really have enough time to put it right back over.
Still serving. Spirit Lake. Perriott. Down by 3. Storm Lake will bump it over. Higgins. Knutson sets it up. Smith winds up. Saved by Storm Lake towards their bench. Coach had to hustle to get out of the way. And a point for the Indians.
Good movement over there.
And now Storm Lake coach realizes, hey, I need to settle my team down. Spirit Lake within 2, and we're back in 30 seconds on ExploreOkoboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
23-21 Storm Lake. Spirit Lake serving. And Perriott just hit the top of the net, fell on the Spirit Lake side.
The sound of that tape, it's either a really good thing, but usually a bad thing.
Yep. Tornadoes have a chance to close it out here, leading 24-21. They could win this game and force a game 4. Indians, Smith, and Storm Lake will not get it across. That'll be 4 hits. Spirit Lake will need at least 2 points here to tie it up at 24. Still a game point for Storm Lake. Higgins just got it across, and it's an ace. They will need at least 1 more. It's still a game point for Storm Lake. 23-24. Higgins and the Indians serving. Got it across, and Storm Lake will bump it over. Spirit Lake thought maybe a lift of some sort, but Storm Lake is able to get it across. Spirit Lake keeps it alive. Indians will get it back down the side. Storm Lake trying to dig it out. They just got it across. Higgins keeps it alive for Spirit Lake. Hendrickson, and now the Tornadoes back across. Knutson for Smith, taps it in the middle. Storm Lake trying to play it off the net. Unsuccessful. We're tied.
Now we're getting the Spirit Lake crowd into it. No game point right now.
Got to win
two
by
more.
2. Right. 24-24. Higgins gets it across. Storm Lake sets it over. Spirit Lake with the wall. Tipped by Storm Lake. That was tipped by Storm Lake, and now Tornadoes coach Becky Sievert wants to call a timeout, as it will now be game point for Spirit Lake. And match point. We're back in 30 seconds.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-249.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
This is game point and match point now for Spirit Lake, and Higgins serving. Storm Lake will set it up. They'll get it across, and actually hits the antenna, which is out of bounds.
Wow.
And that is the matchup. Spirit Lake is going to win this one 3-0 after they take that third game 26-24, Tim.
And they need a 7-1 run to close out that third set.
Whoa, okay. Wow, unbelievable run there as Storm Lake came to play in that third game.
Yes, they did, and they needed to, and definitely I was ready for a fourth set just about, but Spirit Lake, they wanted to be done.
Wow. So Spirit Lake wins 3-0 over Storm Lake, and we'll be back to talk to Coach Diehl Schneider and wrap up our broadcast, our post-game show coming up on ExploreOkoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Jeremiah at Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing. We understand that hard work, dedication, and grit are the values of a successful team, and we stand behind all local students and athletes during this time of adversity. Come discover what we can do for your home or business. Heartland Paint, Glass, and Locksmithing, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
We welcome you back to Spirit Lake High School, where Spirit Lake just got done beating Storm Lake 3-0 in Lakes Conference Volleyball. And joined now by Spirit Lake coach Bo Dielschneider. Bo, thanks for joining us.
It's good to be up here.
Congratulations on the win. A nice, solid win over a Storm Lake team that just beat ELC last night.
Yeah, and you know, looking at that score, you can tell that it was going to be a tough matchup tonight because just a few days ago we ended up losing to ELC. So we kind of switched and swapped games there, and our girls came out ready to play tonight, and we ended up getting a great result.
That first game, you know, Storm Lake started 3-0, but your squad finished 25-6, a great run in that first one.
Yeah, and they did exactly what we've been working on and trying to get better at all year, which is cleaning up our game, staying consistent, minimizing errors. And after the start of that first set, we were able to do that pretty well throughout the night. I thought our defense played well. We played very clean. We passed well tonight. And we also eliminated a lot of our attacking errors. So very, very happy with that.
And that really carried over into the second one, 25-12, and got off to a really good start there and kind of carried there. That third one, Storm Lake, really point for point there. That was a very exciting third game.
Yeah, and that's a pretty common thing to happen sometimes when you go and you comfortably win a couple of sets. It's tough sometimes to gauge what type of energy the other team's going to bring at you, and sometimes they can catch you a little bit off guard. And so we were ready for that. We've talked about that all year and in the past, how teams can kind of change after those first couple sets and come out with more energy or change something or make an adjustment. And so it took us a while to kind of get comfortable with it and the change of the pace and what they were doing off their hands on the attack. But we did figure it out, and we were able to get a really fun win there at the end.
Yeah, I think Tim said something along the lines where you ended the third one on a 7-1 run to win that one in that third. So.
Yeah, and that makes it really exciting, and it was nice to look up and see Macy go back to the service line because she's been very consistent all year. She's got a great serving percentage, and she has a lot of aces too, so she was definitely somebody that we would have liked to have back there, and she just happened to be serving when we needed her, and she brought us through. It was great.
And, Bo, talking about the serving, I thought everybody really did a great job serving tonight. Macy Higgins or, like you said, Smith. But just serving overall, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, we had Brooke with 2 aces, Elsie with 2 aces, Lauren Carlson with 2 aces, Macy with 2 aces, Stella with 3 aces. So we had 11 on the night, and you know, whenever you get aces like that and try to eliminate the service errors, which we only had 6, that's always a positive.
One thing I noticed, too, is the great finesse shots, the touch shots by Brooke Smith.
Yeah, Brooke's a really, really smart player. She's obviously got a nice heavy arm, and she can hit hard when she needs to, but she's also very smart. She sees the open spaces on the court. She knows what defense teams are running, and she knows where she needs to go with it. So if she ever gets in trouble or she needs to change up her shot, you can bet that she knows where to put it, and she does a great job with that. Tempo-wise, too, she'll go hard, and then she'll bring in something soft, just like pitching almost with the changeup.
Right,
so.
right. Stella Donkersloot, I thought really good serving, as we mentioned, but also a good play at the net, too.
Yeah, and Stella is a very smart setter, and what really separates her from a lot of the girls is she can set, but she's a defense-first type of girl, so she'll play really, really solid defense in the back row. She'll be going after everything. She'll be scrambling, and then she's quick enough to get to the setting position. So she's an all-around great player, and she does a very good job making decisions. She'll even surprise you with a little dump here and there over the net, too, which is fun.
Well, I think your squad is really starting to put some things together at the right time. We got postseason starting. You get some days off here to work on some more things. You got the Bishop Heelan tournament on Saturday.
Yep, we'll take a few days to clean some stuff up, see what we can get better at, because that's been the focus all year, is getting better and better and better. And then we'll see some pretty elite teams at Bishop Heelan this weekend, and we'll be ready for them. We got to make sure that we stay with our identity, which is a good passing and good defensive team, and great things can happen. So we're really excited for that challenge this coming weekend.
And then before you know it, less than a week away from Esterville Lincoln Central in the postseason.
Yep, we'll get our rematch with Esterville again. You know, we've played each other 3 times, and we're tied 4 sets to 4 sets. So it'll be a big match for us. Of course, it's a rivalry, so there'll be energy and a lot of fun and some intensity, and hopefully it'll be a good show for the fans. And we're going to do everything we can to prepare for them.
Fantastic. We'll be here on that matchup on KUOO. Best of luck at the Bishop Heelan tournament this Saturday.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. That is Bo Dielschneider from Spirit Lake joining us here in our postgame. Appreciate that, Bo. Thank you. And I'll welcome in Tim once again for some final thoughts as Spirit Lake gets the win tonight over Storm Lake.
Yeah, definitely an exciting matchup, and Spirit Lake definitely faced a little different challenge in that third set, but you see them also respond to that very well. We mentioned the good run to end the game, and 26-24, and then 25-12, 25-9. So if you look at that, your Storm Lake, you improved every set, and, you know, especially that third set. I kind of liked how they played that third set.
Yep. Spirit Lake will go to 11-15, while Storm Lake will fall to 2-14. Spirit Lake starting to get things in motion at the right time here. I know they lost last week to ELC, but I think this squad is starting to find their groove.
Yeah, especially if they're going to be seeing some great teams at the Bishop Heelan tournament right before playoffs. That's not a bad time to go see some of that.
And I like that matchup on Monday. That's going to be fun. 4 sets apiece. Each have won 4 sets during the regular season, and it comes down to who will advance on Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup, and like I said, we have that here on KUOO.
Okay.
Or on KUO or on Explorer right now. But
Yep. So I know you and Mitch will have that on KUOO come Monday. We'll have plenty of volleyball next week, and we have volleyball yet this Thursday with Explorer Okoboji's ExplorerOkoboji.com live video with Okoboji and Boyden Hall. So we'll look forward to that on Thursday, and then football Friday. And check out our sports schedule at ExplorerOkoboji.com.
Yeah, lots of stuff coming up.
Thanks, Tim, for all the hard work.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me.
All right, and we do want to thank all of our sponsors as well. I'm Scott Nolte, where Spirit Lake wins 3-0 over Storm Lake. Thanks for watching on ExplorerOkoboji.com.